Getting started a little earlier tonight. Getting crazy. Let's give it a couple minutes. See who pops in. Actually, I'll be right back if anyone actually is here already. Sup? Oh. What's up, everybody? A lot of people here already. How's it going, friends? Katarn, Mav, Delta, Imposter, Big Tim. Oh, I'm glad to see you got your account back and it's not banned. That's good. And it sounds like you're getting up early as opposed to staying up all night. That's good too. All right, well, hey, where were we? We just exited. I think we just hopped off the Citadel, right? And then we just got back on the Normandy. I think we've spoken to everybody. We shouldn't have to talk to everyone again. Yeah. And I think we've picked up all of our ship models. There might have been one we were missing, but I think we're good. Oh, never mind. 2 a.m. I take it back. All right. We will go to... I like to do the main story missions as late as possible, so do everything possible, then we'll go and rescue the Turian Primarch. I'm going to turn up the game sound actually a little bit. It's very quiet for me. I'd like it to be a little louder. Crank that up. Crank it up. That should do it. Well, hey, at least you're going to the dentist rather than not going to the dentist. That's a good thing. Well, I could go get Javik. Or I could let's just fly around these clusters and do our thing. Now, I don't anticipate ever getting caught by the Reapers when flying around in the Normandy. It should not happen, and if it does, it'll be a real close call because I get a little greedy. We'll see. We'll see if I can do it. My goal is to scan as many planets at a time. Now, if you attract the Reapers to a system, you're supposed to go do a mission and then come back, but you can still pick up assets while the Reapers are chasing you. Credits. That's good. You want to get as many, just like the last game, you want to get as many credits as possible early in the game. Okay, there come the Reapers.
Successful.
A lot of places to go here, actually. So that was fuel that we found there. I leave that in the main system, and then we'll pick that up on the way back. So we'll never have to spend money, hopefully, on any fuel. How was the sound in general? Could anything stand to be turned up? I might turn the music up a little more. I'm not sure. I think it's very quiet in general. I mean, at this point, the music is very quiet with the galaxy exploration. Oh, there's no fuel here. Hopefully we don't get abandoned out in the middle of space. I think you have to load a save in this one. You can't spend resources like you would have in Mass Effect 2, I think. So let's check this one, because this is close to where the Reapers would come.
I found something.
There we go. You'll notice a lot of the planets where you can pick stuff up were planets you could land on in Mass Effect 1 and 2. It's a neat little, just a neat little thing. More credits, that's fine with me. We're missing... There it is. We're going to leave.
Reapers eluded.
We're going to come back. Interestingly enough, the way that you're facing when you enter the system is actually the direction you come in. It's a tiny little detail, but it's important when you do these little things where you want to come in closest to the asset you're trying to pick up. See, so you don't have to make the Reapers leave before you come back and try to recover these assets. Oh, really? It just warps you back. Interesting. It'd be kind of funny if it just gave you a game over. I didn't think it would, but I guess not. Oh, crap. Well, the asset we're going to get here apparently is right where all three of these Reapers come in. So let's see if we can grab these. So we're going to turn the ship, enter from this side, and snag this real fast before the Reapers bother us. Juntama, another one. Again, these are planets I think you can land on in Mass Effect 1. Yeah, I looked into the two-factor... security for Twitch. I'm gonna download that that app for my phone for my Twitch account just so that it doesn't get hosed. All right, and it's good to leave the fuel for last. Again, you want to be picking up fuel on your way out of systems. Like if you scan for fuel in the system you warp in and you're at full fuel, you're wasting fuel. So that's why I found the fuel in the first system, and we'll backtrack and we'll get it on our way out of the entire nebula.
I found something.
Another planet where I believe you can land. I mean, yeah, if my account got hacked, I would be a lot more cautious as well. But yeah, just hearing your story, I plan on using the two-factor authentication from now on. So there's fuel here somewhere. I haven't been able to find it, so let's leave.
Faster than light jump.
Come back. Check around some more. I think we didn't check over here, but I'm not sure.
Evasion successful.
Yeah, that would really hurt my my self-esteem. Oh, it's over there. I see it over in the... Uh-oh. Oh, we did get caught. See, I told you it'd be really, really close if we ended up getting caught. Just like a silly little thing. Well, now we know where it is. It's like I had exited the system and the game still registered it as getting picked up. No, that's not good enough. Let's go in from the left side. Yeah, that's better. Grab this. And leave.
Evasion successful.
Then we'll go back to Antaeus, pick up the fuel that's there, and then leave the system entirely, or the nebula entirely. And we've gotten everything here that we can get until... There might be some more we can get in Hades Gamma later, but for now, that's everything. And a lot of it's just maximizing your fuel pickup. And we'll be getting 100% everywhere we can. There's a few systems that are annoying that there's no percentage on some of the systems. It's quite bothersome to me. We'll go to the kite. We don't have to go to the Kite's Nest yet. There's some quests we can pick up in the Kite's Nest for later, so we'll do that at another time. My day was wonderful. I went and saw Deadpool. I woke up very late, got a lot of sleep. Excuse me. Got a lot of sleep. And there were a lot of parents who brought their kids to see Deadpool.
Signal confirmed.
Which was a little disconcerting. That movie, not only could someone consider it inappropriate for kids, you know, I hold no strict judgment on that, but it was very violent and there was nudity. I'd like to imagine that the parents, they just tensed up. Like, you see Ryan Reynolds having sex in a montage that lasts for like 5 minutes, and I just love to think that the parents are just sweating nervously. They're like, why did I bring my kid to this? And I bathe in their uncomfortableness. I love it. They deserve that. But even so, you know, whether you think a child should go to that, it's less that and more that it's just a movie aimed at adults. There's a lot of adult humor that children would not understand.
I found something.
So, I don't know. That's why I think it's funny that there were kids there that probably would not have enjoyed the movie just because they didn't understand half of the content in it. But yeah, I really liked Deadpool. I thought it was great. I would recommend it if you are into the superhero type films. It's kind of a satire on superhero films. Yeah, it's pretty awkward being around kids in that situation. There's got to be some fuel in this system that I'm missing.
Faster than light jump successful.
We'll just keep looking. Apparently every planet in this system has something. We can grab this. Do one last round looking for fuel. They'll leave the system so we don't get caught, and then we'll come back for the fuel. What's up, Brett? We just saw Deadpool today.
Evasion
Imposter,
successful.
did you see the film? Because I mean, there were breaking the fourth wall, you know, references and jokes, but I would say the movie was very well done.
Eluded.
Nope.
Faster than light jump successful.
Nope. Going in the wrong direction here. Let's do it. That's good. Perfect. Perfect. Give me that fuel. We're going to head back to Eden Prime. We're going to pick up Javik.
Eluded.
Javik. Oh, the Prothean Artifact mission is actually kind of challenging, considering it's going to be one of the first missions we're doing in the whole game, and it's on Insanity. It's pretty tough. It's not a joke. All right, let's do it. I don't know. I'm vaguely aware of Deadpool. I never read the comics, so I don't know. I would just recommend it. Power recharge speed. Power recharge speed. That's good. And then what do we want for? Not shields. Weapon damage. Okay. Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Mass Effect 3 SuperStream. Playing Mass Effect 3. I might have the itch to go back and play some more of the Legacy of the Void campaign too. We'll see what happens later. Alright, so we're going to ditch. No, I don't have a good shotgun yet, so I'm not going to switch to a shotgun. Oh, I do have a good shotgun, but let's stick with the sniper rifle then. Ditch the pistol. This is a fine lineup. Let's go ahead and bring the Cerberus Harrier with us. It's actually a little heavier than what we're used to, which is not good. Do we have a lighter sniper rifle? Honestly, the Harrier will be able to do everything we need it to do. So what I'm going to do is just bring a very light pistol and just kind of... I'm just going to bring a very light pistol and rely on my assault rifle. This might be a huge mistake, but I don't think so. I don't think we'll need a sniper rifle, and I'd much rather have very fast power recharge. Okay, I would love to finish concussive shots, recharge speed, and then this one right here, where the power of your ammo power is applied to concussive shot. That's going to allow us to basically spam incendiary ammo and get super crazy. I'm really sad about my face. I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity to have the scars. That's too bad. Otherwise, let's save our points. Liara, let's finish up warp here. Weapon damage taken by a target. Let's go ahead and do this one, and then recharge speed I think is probably better. Oh, we don't have enough points. I'm crazy. I'm crazy! We'll put a point into pure biotic. That's fine. James, Arms Master. We'll put 1 more point into this. Shield. Nah. Power damage. Make that Carnage do a little more damage. We're going to need that.
Eden Prime.
Yeah, Brett, let me know when you're going to stream next. I'd like to watch more Majora's Mask, only because I think that game lends itself more to watching than playing sometimes. It depends. I didn't care too much for playing Majora's Mask. At times, I thought it was kind of like a masterpiece for its time, but now I like watching you play it, but I don't want to play it for myself.
Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians.
I have to say, I'm really unhappy that I might not be able to get my scars back.
Reports that Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
He was trying to cover up any evidence of the beacon. We stopped him.
And saved the colony, too.
Cerberus hit Eden
Oh,
Prime
cool.
hard.
Yeah, I'll probably go to
Whatever
around
they
10.
found here was worth a major offensive.
But you can
There are
start whenever you
survivors
want.
elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
We'll avenge the people of Eden Prime, but our first priority has to be whatever Cerberus has found.
Understood.
So I've kind of explained this before, but in Mass Effect 3 specifically, Paragon and Renegade, the choices that you make don't matter as much. Like in Mass Effect 2, you need to be, consistently Paragon or consistently Renegade in order to build up one side to meet speech checks. In this one, it's just based off of a, quote, reputation check, which is both your Paragon and Renegade combined. So you can do half Paragon, half Renegade, and you will still meet the speech checks, which I think was a good choice.
We're here.
Oh no, your girlfriend's playing Cookie Clicker. Okay, so now we're using the Cerberus Harrier, which is just a very fantastic weapon. I'll probably be using this until we pick up the Valkyrie. I kind of prefer the Valkyrie, so I'm going to stick with that.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come.
Let's go ahead and switch James to his shotgun. Oh, apparently I have him using the Rieger carbine.
Where I grew up was hard and
All right.
dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
So
But they'll be stronger for it.
this is one of the missions where you want to be vigilant for credit pickups because there's a lot in this mission, so you don't want to miss them because you get a ton. I don't think there's any weapon pickups though, and there's also there's 3 things for a side quest, which if you don't finish here, then it just sits in your quest log forever and incredibly annoying. So we'll just try to be vigilant for that. So this is 1.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How? Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The 2 fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hilarious.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
I see Rimnazio playing Cookie Clicker as well.
There, that's the elevator that leads down.
All right, let's get started here.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not.
I hope nobody
an
here
artifact,
started playing
it's-
Cookie Clicker because we made them aware of it last week. I hope you were already playing it. I don't want to be held responsible for lost productivity.
Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified
You're right.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
I'm curious about them.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, the Prothean Empire.
Uplifted, huh?
Yes.
So we get to watch that
Prized
stupid
knowledge
cutscene from the
growth
first
and
game
They had an
again.
empire that spanned the entire galaxy.
Of course. They must have had whatever the Protheans were. Finding one alive represents an
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus.
Of course. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated.
Let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We also need to figure out Cerberus took over the
Okay,
labs
we get
nearby
it. We're
to
gonna go and
research what
fight
they found at the
Cerberus
dig site.
and
That's
open the
likely
pod.
our best bet.
Well, for Cookie Clicker, I unabashedly cheat. I have no shame. I cheat, and I feel like it's a great decision because then I don't waste as much time. All Alright, let's see if we can detonate that. Never mind. Good job. Good job, James. Alright, we're in good shape already. So this opens up, this opens this bridge. We came from over here, which is now closed off to us. So we're going to go around through these front buildings. And again, I want to make sure I'm picking up everything. Very important. There's another nemesis, isn't there? So energy drain does,
All right, let's get moving.
it does like a semi-stun and knocks people out of cover now, which is fantastic. So that's good to keep in mind. You can kind of rely on it to save you at sometimes, certain points. Don't talk to the Vermeer survivor. I already have. I've already started the road to keeping Caden alive.
Colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Alright, no Cerberus here. So again, I'm just going to be very vigilant on checking everywhere because I want to make sure I get all the pickups here because there's a lot of money to get. Come down here. I don't think there's anything in here. You can't even get in there. Oh dear. Okay, so engineers set up these goddamn turrets. They're terrible. I kind of want to focus on killing the actual engineer first. Never mind, I think I kind of have to go for the turret here. Alright, get back in cover. Wait for some shields, or we just do this. So our energy drain isn't quite leveled up to where I need it to be. I really want to kill this engineer before he sets up another turret. Alright, that's annoying. Let's wait. There we go. That's what you're gonna see me doing a lot of. All right, let's not get killed by grenades. Something that I've been want to do. Here's our last piece of intel. It's already done. Already finished that.
This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
So we can shoot concussive shot. The cooldown is so low. We can fire concussive shot. It'll cause them to dodge. They'll use up their dodge cooldown, if you will. Then we just shoot it again and just instantly kill them. Really, it just comes down to concussive shot. The cooldown is so low. It's great. Okay, so the only thing about the Harrier is the max ammo. So I don't regret going with the percentage increased offhand ammo. I think that was a good choice. Cool. And then we can use James to detonate this stuff sometimes. Nice. So the Harrier is applying my ammo powers more consistently, which is good. I understand I need to go backwards to get the cipher thing. Or the whatever I'm getting. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Hey, Keith, how's it going?
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Nobody died on the suicide mission, so we're pretty square for this game. Though something I have a sneaking suspicion Samara won't be around for the our big party on the Citadel. Can't skip these. I like the assault rifle that that Javik gives you. I let him use it, but I don't use it myself. I don't know. Feels like cheating. Imposter, you seem shocked that Keith is here at all. It's like you owe him money or something. Yes, we are going to see the collector vision. I think at the end of this DLC, like once you wake Javik up, you see it again. So that's fun. It's a neat little retrospective. This was the whole controversy with the whole Day Zero DLC, because Javik and this mission was, I think, clearly meant to be part of the main game.
Third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
All right. You know what I find interesting is throughout this game, you kind of hear these other races talking about like, oh, well, we're in fierce battle with the Reapers, and I just think like it's been made pretty clear that you can't really fight them. So I never really understood what they mean by like, oh, the Turian fleet is engaging with the Reapers. You mean they're losing like and doing no damage at all? Because that's kind of what it seems like.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Cool. What gun is she using? What gun does she have? What's happening here? Why is it a weird color? Alright, let's go. We're gonna need more ammo, too. Depending on the weapons you use in Mass Effect 3, ammo can actually be a real consideration, which is pretty interesting. And good. It's a good thing. You know, not everything is just super easy and laid out for you. We already went this way. The layout of this mission can get confusing if you're not, if you don't stay on top of it, just because, again, you want to make sure you get everything. So there's, I mean, we've gotten the side quest thing, so that's kind of all that matters right now. But we want to make sure we get everything else, which is the money pickups. Because you want to be able to upgrade your guns very quickly, and you do that on the Normandy. Gun down, having a drink, and watching the game.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Enemies? Yes. Oh god, that turret up there is in a very terrible spot. Yeah, I'm not an infiltrator, so I can't hack these things. Oh god, that sucks dick. Oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe let some of them come to us? I don't know. There's no other way to get out there. We have to do this. That turret really sucks. Oh, there's another turret. Liara, you're crazy. What are you doing out there? Let's just kind of light this on fire. That should take care of that and hurt the engineer quite a bit. That should kill him. Oh, he's going to roll. Get him, James. All right, good job. So as long as... I got to change James's weapon. I don't like that at all. All right, use warp on the turret. Good. That detonated. Apparently it had some sort of biotic power on it. Cool. Now I can use Carnage to detonate my incendiary ammo, which is good. There's another turret. Ugh. There's two engineers, too. You have to fire in short bursts with this weapon. You run out of ammo very fast. I'm just going to keep using energy drain at this point. I can switch to my pistol. Nice. Okay, there we go. Detonate him. I thought that would do damage to the turret, but apparently not. That's okay. So you'll notice that when I do that on Armored, the icon on Concussive Shot makes it seem like you can't use it, but you definitely can because it detonates the combo, and that's the important thing. Oh god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead! No! Okay. Not like these. Grenades, man. Every time. There we go. Rolled right into it. Is there another turret? Oh, there sure is. That might mean there's another engineer somewhere. So what was the rule we came up with? It was after a certain number of deaths, after like 5 or 10 deaths, I have to play a mission with only powers and no, not firing a single shot. I think that's totally doable, especially with Concussive Shot.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Is there no ammo around here? Come on. Don't do me dirty like this, game. I'm just going to look in here real quick for money. We've already gone through all of these areas. I'm just checking out. We've taken care of all of Cerberus in these areas until we get to right outside the second lab. So right now I'm just kind of scouring for money. I think I've been through all of this. It's kind of a bit... It's not a maze, but it's just kind of a big sprawling area, so it's not linear at all. It's good to look everywhere. I don't know how many deaths I've had, and it depends on what you count as a death. Is there anything? There we go. Give me that money. Good, and we need some ammo too. We're going to run out of ammo in the last section, so I'm going to probably use concussive shot primarily as we get started, just to make sure that we're not running out of ammo too quickly. More ammo there. Yeah, the offhand ammo pack was really important, I think, early on. Yeah, I think an adept can certainly do a no-weapon run. I'd kind of like to do a no-weapon run of the entire game as an adept. I think that could be pretty fun. Crazy, but fun. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I thought I tried to use warp at one point to detonate fire ammo. Or maybe I did the opposite. I tried to use concussive shot to detonate a biotic combo, and that didn't work. But I think as long as you apply the fire debuff, anything can detonate it.
Then we will rise 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire.
God damn it, Keith.
Stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis
A big
readiness
spider
to
invasion.
all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the scars, man. I still can't figure it out. I don't know if I have to earn them back, because they were not imported in with the face. And I've been doing Renegade this game, and I haven't seen any trace of the scars. I did modify... I didn't modify her face. It's just the eyebrow color didn't... the eyebrow color didn't properly get re-imported, so I used a custom face, keeping what was there except the eyebrow color, and that was it. And it's possible that that completely overwrote the scars, which is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Alright, so we have 6 points. Incendiary ammo is going to be a must. Adrenaline Rush is pretty good. Energy Drain seems like it's going to be needed. Let's go ahead and get Recharge Speed. That seems like it could be very, very helpful. And then usually I go with this Armor Boost. Let's get going. Let's see if our teammates have anything that we can put points in for. Not really. Recharge Speed by 20% certainly seems worth it for 2 points. James will give Incendiary ammo. That should be fine.
Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Okay, let's just run up here. Detonate him. That'll almost instantly kill the other one, too. We're going to use Singularity on the back. That might be able to grab the guy in the front, too. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So again, you're going to see me using these fire explosions a lot. That's pretty much exclusively how I play. Let's just detonate this guy, get rid of him. I'm going to be using the power wheel a lot because you'll notice Liara tends to just recast Singularity as opposed to use Warp to detonate the combo, which is a little frustrating. All right, James, just kill him right away. I'd like to get rid of this Engineer. That should get him. Another thing with Incendiary ammo you'll notice is enemies won't, if they're panicked and flailing, they won't be able to roll away from concussive shots. So that's why this combination is just so good. All right, so that should apply it. There we go. And then use Fire Explosion on that stuff. Even though it took me a long time to realize that by using Fire Explosion, Biotic Explosion, Tech Explosions on armored targets is very effective, even though it marks the abilities as not being usable. I mean, they're always usable, but it marks it as like, this will be ineffective. So, I don't know. It's really, really good. Oh, okay. How's it going, friend? Ammo. Again, once we get the Valkyrie, that's going to help a lot for all these ammo issues we're having. I'll probably do that pretty early. That should destroy that one. I am going to wait. I will simply wait for Warp and to detonate this guy because I just do not have the ammo right now. Okay, at least Singularity is keeping these guys away from me. There we go. And should grab the second one, too, if we're lucky. Warp. Nice, that got rid of the turret, too. If you're lucky, you can kind of curve shots around those guys' shields, but it's harder than it seems. Oh, that didn't kill him. That will. Alright, where is that engineer? Did my teammates kill him? What's going on here? Oh, hi. Don't put the turret down. Oh my god. So we'll just concussive shot spam. I need to get more in the habit of just concussive shot spamming, especially now when ammo is kind of sparse for me right now.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Okay, so we can just hop down. Hicks Rabbit, if you don't remember this, this is where you pick up Javik, which is a DLC. So if you didn't play with the DLC, specifically the Javik DLC, then you would not have seen this. I really hope I'm able to earn the scars back, though. I have to say, I'd be really disappointed. But I have relatively high Renegade. I don't know how much I need, though, for it to start counting. Hopefully I picked up all the money that's available on this mission. Probably just upgrade the Harrier as soon as we can. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to do a small holdout section, which actually can be kind of challenging.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Let's just throw my team...
Lots of bogeys inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
Where's a good spot for Liara? Just sit over there if you can. Okay, so I'm going to chill here. Let's kill this engineer before he drops any turrets. Detonate him. Detonate him! James! Okay, there you go.
Here they come.
Okay, Liara's not really doing her job here. Also, James, because he's using the fucking Rieger carbine, he can't really do anything. I should have really changed that. I don't know how he got changed to that. Liara's down, fuck. I'm not thrilled with this, because I have no way of getting rid of this guy's shield. Oh, really? Okay. Maybe we can curve around the shields, like real cheeky-like. Not quite. We're gonna have to shoot through the visors. Got him. Okay. Okay, well, let's do it. If this is what we have to do, this is what I'm gonna do. Concussive shot spam. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, what? I was so far away from that. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. All right, Liara, don't be an idiot. All right, just go here instead, all right?
Got it.
And then James, just, I don't know, just stay where you're at. Oh, that's so disappointing. There we go. Engineer's down immediately. All right. And again, ammo seems to be the big issue.
Got it.
Oh my god, that almost killed me again. That should get that one. I hear some Guardians. Poor James. He just can't help us at all because he has the really stupid weapon. See you over there. That might be able to get him. Ah, he rolled away. Still rolling away. Again, concussive shot spam. Oh, it's so good. And keep in mind, this applies the ammo power. So if we concussive shot twice, it's a guaranteed fire explosion, which costs no ammo. So like this guy, we hit him again with this, he's gonna blow up. Gonna run away from the grenades. Now they can roll to avoid, but we can spam concussive shots so frequently it just doesn't matter. Is this cheap? Does anyone else find this really cheap that I can just spam this ability without worrying about ammo powers? So if you really want to see me do a no ability mission, this is all it would literally be. It's just me doing this over and over again. I'm surprised to see people still play multiplayer this game, masked.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Let's grab some ammo while we're here.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
No, you guys, don't leave where you were. All right, James, by the way, just switch back to your assault rifle, because apparently...
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Shut up, Liara. Just go back to where you were.
I will.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
It may be able to hit me from where I am right now. By the way, oh, okay, apparently it can't. You can detonate your disruptor ammo too for huge damage. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, yep, it can certainly hit me. Let's back up. Oh, we're in trouble. Get down. I'd like to just kill the mech. If we can kill the Atlas mech, we should be fine. Oh God. Metagel. Stop doing that. I guess I just need to focus on this. Whoa, I got knocked off the cliff! Oh, and through the floor. Interesting.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
All right, I will take the prime spot for cover right now. Oh my God, I'm gonna die again. All right, I'll hang out over here. This seems like a prudent place to be. Kill some of these other fellows that are giving me so much trouble. I shouldn't have done this mission so early. I've already pretty much decided I'm not following through with that whole no shooting thing just because spamming concussive shot is one of the boringest things, most boring things to do in this game. So why would I do that? Incredibly boring. Clearly you can win just doing that, and the fact that I'm not doing that is the reason why I'm having so much trouble. So why would I want to play a mission where I only have to use that? I don't know if it's more effective to detonate disruptor ammo or use energy drain on the mech. Alright, shield should be gone now. Another nice little thing is disruptor ammo, not disruptor ammo, but changing ammo powers doesn't work against your cooldowns. I'm still using biotic detonation, or fire explosions on the mech behind the smoke. You can shoot, oh my God. You can shoot through the smoke. There we go. All right, we got the Atlas mech, so it should be pretty smooth sailing. Granted, Liara goes down. Okay, really though. Get up, Liara. Get up, Liara. Okay, good. That I'm gonna say I just wanted her to get up to know that that was the end of the engagement. All right, there we go.
In the life pod now.
I thought there were some Nemesis enemies that came down from that second shuttle. I guess not.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
Exciting. So again, yeah, I should not have done this mission so early. It's quite challenging for having, you know, your level 30. If you're like re-importing your game and you have a level 60 character, then yeah, sure, do it. But at level 30 or whatever I am, 35, it's gonna be kind of tough.
Be careful, he's confused.
Alright, Hicks. You know what I meant. I was mostly just talking about that because some people might think because you don't have an enemy highlighted means you can't hit them with a power, but you can still manually aim powers as long as you have a straight shot at them.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Yep, can't skip. But this is good old Javik, who's going to be much angrier than we would have expected him to be, which I enjoy a lot.
Bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Javik.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to repair?
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
God damn it, Brett.
Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
That'll be more than that.
I will be more than that.
Cool. So he's not going to be happy.
You can understand?
Yes.
So you were reading.
Our last moments. Our failure.
I saw what happened to your people. But they died 50,000 years ago.
Shepard, whatever you did.
I'm surrounded by... You fight them.
Yes.
Then we...
Basically skipping this. He doesn't want to shake your hand. At the end of the game, maybe he'll shake your hand. If you're nice to him, I guess.
That's correct, Admiral.
But right now, he
He's
won't.
not quite what we expected.
Character growth.
Commander, our scientists barely understand. If the Prothean can help us construct this device,
Understood, Admiral.
we're losing colonies faster than we can.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help?
I intend to find out.
Good.
Shepard, I need you down in the...
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I've tried to...
Apologies, Doctor.
I'm sorry, I'm just sort of skipping this stuff. If someone really wants to watch this, you'll have to let me know. But for right now...
We've never met one before. Nothing wrong with playing it safe. Should we be worried?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety.
What do you mean, you sense?
I thought we had to watch that,
Then what exactly did I...
The battle left its own...
Like your beacons.
Oh, no, here we get to watch. I'm like, I thought we get to watch this stupid thing again.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction. Our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together.
Make sure you get Cortez to like you. I love the delivery of the line when he explodes on Earth.
Then the extinction was the...
I mean, I know he dies if you don't,
Now we have your plans. for the
quote,
device.
gain his
We're
loyalty,
going to
whatever that
build it.
is. You just have to be nice to him and have him get over the death of his
Device.
ex-husband,
The
but
weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
I'm not sure what you mean by, explodes.
Then I take it you don't know any.
So I think in the original script, Javik was the catalyst, and then they changed it, which is why the whole Day Zero DLC was garbage.
Which are you?
The only when those who share my purpose.
Then I'd say you found an ally.
But how far? Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander.
Cool. So because we're Renegade, we can kind of agree with Javik and not lecture him, so that's
we
fun.
found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard,
Could it help us with the device?
but I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die.
If you don't mind. I've written over a dozen.
Amusing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
So I quite like the ability to, well, not the ability, but I quite like bringing Javik when we kill the Reaper on Tuchanka, just because if you don't, then he complains. He's like, I really wanted to see the death of a Reaper. So it's I don't know. I usually bring him and Garrus for that one, just because they're enjoyable to have on that mission. Every squad mate has stuff to say on every mission, so if you bring the right group of people, the right sets of people, they'll kind of converse about different things, which is pretty cool.
When I was born,
did I already do this? Yeah, I did do this.
We've had the same problem.
Did it work?
Again, I'm doing this just for the chance to get some reputation. I want to build that up as fast as possible.
But when the
Oh.
there were memory shards, however.
Oh, no! No!
When I was born, our empire was
this one.
already- there were memory shards.
Yes.
The scientists.
More of my
No.
I never saw this.
That must have caught.
Then turned against us.
So there's just an info dump.
Then it may be your.
Oh?
There's also
The lizard.
I believe.
They used to eat flies.
They used to eat flies. Commander, though I still.
I understand.
Okay, so Javik won't do anything. He won't go on any missions with you until you finish Palaven, or the mission on Palaven's moon. Just a little side note there. Also, I think eventually you get the engineers to come back with you to the Normandy, but that's only after you finish the Palaven moon as well. So let's talk to Cortez again.
Verifying our parts backlog.
People have things to say after certain missions. We're gonna just bump up the Harrier like as fast as possible. You can only get to level 5 on your first playthrough. On a New Game Plus, you can get up to level 10. So when you pick up weapons for the second time, you get 3 free upgrades. So what is a good strategy if you're doing a second playthrough is pay for the first 2. So you say you're at level 5, pay for 6 and 7. That way when you pick up the weapon again, you'll get 8, 9, and 10 for free because those are the most expensive. It's like kind of like a little min-max thing for you there. But you kind of have to know what you're going to get on certain missions.
That's about next stop.
We'll get back.
I know.
Maybe no.
So I think every squad mate has one of these like info dump,
No doubt.
investigate
Sure. I
wheels,
would like to find
and
out.
then after that, not anymore,
don't
which
tell
is nice. Okay. The reputation check, Overlord Moo, is just so that you don't run into a situation where, oh, well, I was inconsistent, I did some things Paragon and some things Renegade,
I'm sorry to trouble you again so soon, but
so that
surely
now,
something about the device. Anything would help.
like, say you did half Paragon, half Renegade, you wouldn't be able to meet any of the late-game speech checks because you didn't have enough of either one. Now they're added together,
Been severed.
so that can't happen.
Faith in it. All we could trust were the weapons in our hands.
And you really know nothing about the
Oh, I love Tuchanka. That's probably my favorite mission in the whole game. I love it.
No,
I'm sorry. It's just so much depends on this.
I know that. More than you do. Now please, let me be. I'm still recovering.
Of course. I apologize.
So I quite like going around and checking on everybody in between each mission. That way you can kind of hear, like, again, it kind of refreshes after each mission. And then there's kind of a big refresh after main missions. So like Palaven's Moon, Tuchanka, the Solarian Summit, that stuff.
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Delicious water. All right.
You know, in the old days, they didn't
Don't
have
care.
Automat on cameras.
But again, I don't know. Just kind of the completionist in me. I like going around and hearing what everyone has to say. So you check on everybody after each mission. They usually have something new to say, pertinent to the mission you just went on, which is neat. It's a neat little thing. If we would have picked up Garrus already and then went to get Javik, then, you know, that would have been one more stop by.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in...
Cool. Remnants of Reaper Destroyer. We're definitely going to go with power cooldown. We don't need the store discount. If this was a New Game Plus, I'd go with the store discount because the weapon prices are exorbitant, but...
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean shepherd. There's so much he could tell us.
Okay. I'm trying to remember who is on the ship at this point. It's just Liara and James, right? Yeah. And then all these other folks.
Just reviewing some charts.
Thanks, Dr. Chakwas. I don't think she really ever has anything to say. She'll call you down there if she wants to tell you something, but that's pretty much it. I don't think there were any missions in this one that I particularly had a lot of trouble with. Like in Mass Effect 2, you know, there was a clear list of missions where I'd go into being like, okay, Geth Colossus, Unending Mech Waves mission, Horizon Courtyard, where you're like, all right, I'm probably going to die here. But in this game, it's kind of a toss-up. The combat is varied and robust enough that you can die pretty much anywhere, but nowhere is like a guaranteed death just because of how challenging it is. That just doesn't exist, which is nice.
So a Prothean, a real live Prothean.
Dr. Chocolates.
I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Yeah, the Leviathan, I think the Leviathan attack waves, when you land on that derelict ship out in the middle of the ocean, there can be kind of tough, but still fun. I just think the combat is so much better in this game, in my opinion. I just like it so much more. Okay, that's it. So let's go to... We haven't unlocked Grissom yet. Grissom isn't until after the Paladin Moon, I don't think. Let's bounce out of here. We'll go to the Kite's Nest later. We'll do that later. Let's go to the Cerberus lab. Big open area battle. If it's the one where you're... Yeah, there's a few, actually. I kind of know what you're talking about. But there's a few missions where it's just big open areas, and you can very easily get flanked by engineers who lay down turrets that immediately kill you. Those Cerberus turrets are very deadly. They kill you very fast. Yeah, Imposter, I completely agree. If you have the ability to cloak... I mean, Adrenaline Rush is good for that, too. But if you can cloak, then you're pretty square. And then Adrenaline Rush also, you know, it allows you the opportunity to relocate, because you can slow down time. But it has a long cooldown, so... I don't know, as you can see, I kind of prioritize weapon weight, because I don't like to have to, wait too long for my cooldowns. Alright, let's get out of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
I really just want to find where the fuel is in this sector. I thought it was near the mass relay. There it is. Okay, well, we'll grab that on our way back in.
Evasion successful.
So this mission, there's a group of N7 missions. This is the first of them, where
I found something.
These are basically the multiplayer maps. It's kind of an introduction to how multiplayer works once you get there. And this is the first of those. Credits, I like that. We'll grab this fuel, and then we'll get the other set of fuel once we go back to the original Nebula system. Hacking turrets, yeah. You can hack. Can you hack through shields? Sounds like you can hack through shields. Okay, and yeah, we can't bring Javik. I think I'm just gonna stick with this. It's level 5 now. I think that increases its ammo capacity, which is clearly what we need. We have no ammo mods yet. Okay, let's do it.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
I think on the Novaria fighter mission, Masked Imposter, I remember you could, if you fight against Geth, you just kind of hang out behind this one computer area, and you can just do, you can do melee instant kills on Geth, and they all just walk right up to you, and you just pull them over the computer and just stab them in the face with that melee insta-kill. I remember that's how people would exploit it and win the gold level challenge pretty fast and easily. Now, I don't remember if there's any weapon mods. I don't think there's any weapon mods to pick up on these types of missions, but there are side quest things that you can pick up. So, like, on this mission, we'll be able to pick up, I think it's the Hanar Metagel upgrade thing, which you can turn in on the Citadel. Yeah, I honestly, I used to just play in silver. I couldn't do gold regularly. That's just because you kind of have to level up and get a little better, I suppose.
On my way.
So I don't think there's unlimited enemies. Oh, I didn't change James's gun. It doesn't matter. We'll just have him use the M7 or whatever it is, M8 Avenger. Okay, gotta check all around for credits. Interesting little thing on this mission is there's little notes from like a new recruit, a new Cerberus recruit. It's like Talavi, and his sister is the private on the Citadel later in the game. Smoke the shit out of that guy. Okay, took a little too much damage there, that's okay. Keep in mind, you can't, you only get a certain amount of your health back. Because it's split into 5 parts, whereas in Mass Effect 2 it was all together. Makes a big difference. We'll start that later. I want to pick everything up that's possible first. Oh, he got me. Your own fire explosion doesn't hurt you, so that's why I'm just going to use that very liberally to units that are like right in front of me. Yeah, Talavi. Oh, I get an experience for reading that? All right. Oh, there is a weapon mod. I just saw it over there. Also, not using Metagel does have an advantage here because you get XP as opposed to credits. And the XP is much more valuable on your first playthrough, at least. I'm trying to remember. Credits are harder to find because it's not as highlighted as where they are when you're playing in Mass Effect 3. That's where the second group is. So I'm just looking around for the money right now. I'd like to collect it all first. Another journal entry? Yep. You can you read this guy's notes and you can you follow his journey into becoming indoctrinated with Cerberus and such. It's pretty neat. All right, let's do this dance. Anything else? Anything else? I think I've gotten everything. So let's start the actual mission, which is kind of a holdout in different spots.
Well, that's weird looking. Guess we found it.
That's weird looking.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Oh, so yeah, I forgot about this. You have to go and turn each one in. Yeah.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Okay, we have more enemies coming in. Oh, not quite. Cool. Very effective. Might as well go down in this direction so we can take these fellas out. It's super effective! Oh, hi. Alright, there's an engineer. I don't want to fuck with him. Let's get rid of him right away. Carnage has a long cooldown. It's worth using to detonate a fire explosion if you have it up and it's a high-impact unit like an engineer. By the way, it's literally called Fire Explosion. I'm not just fucking with you. It's called Fire Explosion. That's what the combo, that's what the combination is called. So that's I'm not just making that up. Of course we got a turret. That's why James went down, because there was a turret over here. Cool. All right, Liara's up. I'd like to go find some ammo first. Let's just do it. Here we go. Usually these little stacks here, you get ammo that respawns in them, and grenades. Hit that guy right in the face with a grenade. You see that? Grab this.
Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. SkySat, make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
Okay, so
hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
we're just gonna chill right here. We're also near to some ammo, so I'm just gonna hang out here, and we're just gonna kill a bunch of enemies until Cortez comes back. The hard part is gonna be getting back to the landing pad. Let's get Liara in a good spot here. Oh, really? That man was on fire. I don't know what happened there. Warp him.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I can do this all day.
I keep checking to the left to make sure that no enemies are spawning over there. I'm gonna grab some ammo. Head back. Liara, please just, like, get in cover or something.
Right away.
I don't know if it's a time limit or you just have to kill a certain number of Cerberus. I really don't know. Get him.
I'm on it.
Okay, and we lowered the cooldown of her singularity, which is a big deal.
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander.
Just stay focused and keep at it.
What are you talking about last stand? We're murdering the shit out of these guys. Also, a big thing with Mass Effect 3 is you feel an intensity to each mission, like stuff like this. Like we're holding out for Cortez, and we keep trying to talk to him, he gets cut off. And then the next time we try to talk to him, it's just like pure static, and you think like, well, maybe we're stuck here. Obviously, we're not going to be, but it's just, I don't know, it's like it has a tone to it that's a little more intense. It's kind of like the end sequence of Mass Effect 2. All those sequences, like with your technician in the vents and your biotic supporting you through the Hall of Bugs. I don't know, I like it a lot. It's just, I don't know, it adds a lot. Centurion's not a big deal with energy drain leveled up. Okay, that sucks. We'll just roll out and hang out over here. Still no Cortez. An important thing, though, again, is that we have a nice spot to sit. We're right by ammo. All right, friend. All right. Cool. Let's just get him with Carnage behind there. All right, that should get him. Oh, I didn't angle it over the back part. So these guys aren't throwing grenades. That would be a big problem if they were throwing grenades. Not a big fan of the smoke, though, I will say. Still haven't heard from Cortez. We'll run over here. We'll get some ammo.
Cortez, do you copy?
See, and there's just static.
He's still alive.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
So now we're supposed to go out to the landing pad, which is where there's less cover and enemies come from all sides. So hopefully we don't die here. I very well might. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Run. Metagel. Nope, don't metagel then. Fine, fine. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Yike-a-roonskis. Well, let's just wait here then and kill these fellas. I don't know how I didn't die there. Okay, cool. Let's get Liara up. And we are here, waiting for you, Cortez. Oh, God. Oh, he's right there. Oh, and it's a turret. Oh, God. Cool. We got it just in time. Please, Cortez. Okay, I'm going to run back. I'm going to run away. Oh, dear. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh, make sure you're at the landing pad. I'm coming in hot. Oh, wait. Maybe another minute to 2 minutes. God damn it.
Heading for extraction point now.
Okay, so I'm gonna run there to, like, maybe trigger him having to show up first. No, I knocked that guy. I did what? Oh, I knocked the guy off there. Mind controlled. Is that a thing? You can get mind controlled in this game?
Heading for extraction point now.
Okay, we're here. Oh yeah, great time to... So I think this is a pretty good spot. I'm gonna start grenading here. Oh my god, that is really shitty. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, mind control and XCOM, that makes sense.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot, be ready.
Heading for extraction point now.
So I run up here. I take cover here. My squad mates already go down. And I'm happy to sit here as long as I have to for for Cortez to show up. They have like perfectly placed grenades. They're like perfectly placed every time. Okay. I'll meta-gel here.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Another grenade coming in hot. Run away. I don't even know where James is. I think he's holding out on the other side there, distracting some of them. There's a turret down there. Oh my god. I guess I should have done this a long time ago and been using Adrenaline Rush instead. We're gonna run out of ammo here. I should have just stayed down in my nice little spot. Get up, you piece of shit. There he is. Okay, so I'm running for it. Hopefully the turret shouldn't get me with Adrenaline Rush. That was close. I think it forces you to go over towards the landing zone. I think. I could have just camped there, but...
doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Okay, so that's done. We got some money for it.
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on. They'll know soon enough. All those rifts. Commander.
It's possible that she just let us know about Grissom. I will pop out here, though, and go and talk to people in a second. Oh, and that'll reset the Reapers in this system, too. That's good. Yeah, I feel like with XCOM, you can probably trust the Season Pass would be worth it. Some stuff, though, yeah, you wouldn't want to risk that. Alright, we'll go to the Apian Crest here in a second. So this is the start of Cortez's thing.
Commander. Sorry.
I thought that, what's her name?
This is a recording.
Trainer was about to tell us about Grissom, but I think it's only, I think that only happens after Palavin. So, I was mistaken.
I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking with him when the Collectors hit?
I was organizing construction.
Still no scars either, so I'm thinking...
The Collectors,
I'm sorry for your loss.
I did move on.
I'm thinking we're not going to be able to get scars, which really sucks.
I mean, what's the point of...
Start thinking that way.
Yeah, you're right, but...
We are all alone.
We all die alone.
Yeah, but don't worry, Commander. It's just the downtime.
You can handle it.
So the big thing I've noticed in Mass Effect 3 is it's not about what you say to the people, it's as long as you take the time to go and talk to them. So that starts off, no matter what you say to Cortez, he'll still, like, it'll progress to the next stage of dialogue for him to make sure he survives in the very last section.
Sounds like the Turians got hit pretty hard by the Reapers. So, the Turians want us to go find one of their politicians.
Okay. That's enough, James. So let's go ahead. I guess let's see if Liara's got anything to say, but she shouldn't. I still haven't decided if I want to just let Samara kill herself. It's so terrible, but I guess...
There is new information on the private messages.
Feel free to look around.
I guess let's do it. I don't know. We'll know once we get there. I feel like I'll know what the right thing to do is when it's happening. Yeah, you lost Tali. That's tough. I mean, it's quite hard to keep Tali, unless you side with the Quarians. Very challenging. There's a lot of checks from Mass Effect 2 you have to meet too, which can be tough. Okay. Cortez died on your first playthrough? I mean, all you have to do is talk to him. You could say anything you want, you just have to talk to him. I don't remember if there's anything to pick up here. There is in the other systems, but we'll get that later because I like getting the actual quest on the Citadel, if possible, before going and picking it up. Let's just do this. Okay, you're forced to take these 2 squad members in this case. Oh, and we can switch James's shotgun, finally. Yeah, get rid of that Regar carbine, dude. What are you doing? Katana. Ooh, we have 5 points. No, not necessary yet. Squad mate, weapon damage, headshot damage, not necessary right now. Headshots far less important, mostly because I focus on those fire explosions and less about headshots. Melee damage, power duration. What power duration, though? Oh, adrenaline rush. That's a pretty direct upgrade. Let's do that. Let's go. Hey, perception. See what I mean? The Turians aren't holding out against shit. See you later, Delta. So this mission's pretty fun. I actually quite like this. It's one of my favorites. All the main missions are really fun in this game, actually. I like all of them.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Worse.
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Shut up, Liara.
Yeah.
That line always feels canned and stupid. I'm so sorry.
James, open that hatch.
Okay. And this is pretty cool too, because like you're coming in and you can like shoot at the husks as they're like running in at the Turians. Oh, apparently I never. There we go.
All right, get in, get out. Let's move.
I mean, I guess I could do this one with using exclusively powers, but this is all you're gonna see. This is a good mission to do it on, too, because the only guys that can dodge you at all are the, whatever they're called, the Turian ones. I forget what they're called, though. I'm not going to do that the whole mission. It's so boring. All right. Let's do this dance. Key here is making sure we get all the pickups. Get all them pickups.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
Marauders. Yep, that's it. I know it's not Palavin, dude. It's Manet. Y'all are nitpicky.
That Reaper is enormous.
Saw bigger ones on Earth. A whole lot of them.
Got it.
Hold your fire, friendly inbound.
These walls seem really stupid. Like, I feel like because they're angled backwards, husks could, like, run up them. I don't know. It just seems poorly designed. All right, lots to pick up here.
Try them again.
There's one pickup, I think, in the last camp that you want to make sure you get before you end the combat sequence, because otherwise then you can't get it at all. Cool, that gives us some XP. Alright, there's Viper. Is that... no, General Corinthus is up there, so we want to come up here. Nothing. There's more to pick up, I just gotta find it all. Hankadar Greaves? Finally! Here we go. This is what I was looking for. There's another one over here, too. Could apply all that stuff, but let's just go.
Every serviceable fighter is in the air. ASAP. Got it? Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. No, he's over here. God damn it. Okay. I'm on track now. I'm ready to go.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it.
It'd be funny if there was like a mod that someone made where it just replaced all of the Marauders in Mass Effect 3 with Marauders from StarCraft. They just said kaboom baby over and over again.
An hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
I'm a little more interested in actually listening to the dialogue and watching the cutscenes in this game. That's why I'm taking the time to do it.
In half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I don't think there's many Mass Effect 3 mods. If there are any, then they affect the ending, I think. There's like a happy ending mod, something like that. I don't know exactly what it does,
so
but...
what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy
the Hulk Hogan character, what the hell?
Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out.
Alright, we're playing politics here.
We can't get close enough to repair it.
Well, I'm not leaving this moon until I know where the Primarch is. I'll fix your tower.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
We're playing politics
right, let's go.
And maintenance man, basically, at this point. Okay. Which way?
Comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
There it is.
Let's go.
Why this isn't in the main complex, I don't know.
Husks at the tower overwhelmed us.
Okay, let's do this dance. We should be good. I mean, husks aren't a big deal. And plus with Singularity and then Carnage to detonate our ammo powers shouldn't be too bad. Was like 4 husks overwhelmed you? There were like 3 Turians. They couldn't handle this number of husks. Come on, guys. Get it together. We're at war here. Okay, there's more. I take it back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. What's happening? Did I like skip a big spawn trigger or something? I must have. James way back here getting just fucked up. What the hell happened? Alright, are you good? You good, buddy? Alright, let's go. We can change him to his shotgun now.
Yep.
We can't repair it from the...
Well, it doesn't make sense that James would be able to repair this. So let's just make Liara do it.
And have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
You don't have to be so passive-aggressive about it, you dick.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah. Let's take them.
Got him. Man, you know what I've noticed? I think on Insanity, enemies don't have any more health than normally. It's more that you just die really, really fast. Pretty sure that's the difference.
Shepard, I've repaired the tower's main satellite connection. On my way down.
General, do you read? Comms tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Got him. It's like such an easy enemy to deal with, too. I mean, this... You have to, you know, putting this in perspective to the last mission we did, which was way harder, because that's supposed to be like a mid-game mission. And we are currently... Like, this is supposed to be like the first major combat you're supposed to do, I think. You're meant to do this mission before pretty much any other combat in the game after Mars. And instead, we did the Cerberus lab. We did, you know, we picked up Yavik. That kind of stuff was actually, like, quite challenging. Cool. More? Really? Come on. I think we told him, like, we'll just help your men until...
Go ahead.
Whatever.
Information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
Yeah, I remember, I think someone else had told me that in the past, too. Like, if you ask James to ever fix something, he just, like, hits it with his gun until it starts working. See, look at this barricade. Does it not look like husks could just, like, scramble up the side there? I don't know. I'm disappointed. Turians. Also, again, I said this in a previous, I think it was during Mass Effect 2. I was saying, I think it's silly that Shepard says, I'll help your men until you're ready. They're Turian. They're not human. We're not, it's not human. It's Turians. I don't know. It's just something that it's persistent throughout this game, and it bothers me. I was talking about other people being nitpicky earlier. I don't know. It's just something silly that... Stupid. All right. Let's chat.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone, I don't care who, as long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
So can anyone speak to what happens if Garrus was dead at this point? Does he just doesn't show up? And you just never get him as a squad mate?
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
It's funny to think, though, if you let a lot of people or everyone else die, the only people that could be on your squad, I think, is...
hard to kill. You should know that.
Edie, James, Liara,
See you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
and I think that's it. I think
If we lose this
you can't have any of your other squad mates because they're all dead.
closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm...
Yeah, Garrus could be dead if you let him die at the end of Mass Effect 2.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian.
Oh, and then the general
He
just
helped
kind
me
of
stop
takes
the
over.
collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
And the same with Talish. If she died at the end of Mass Effect 2, then I think Admiral Ron takes kind of all her role in the... I think Admiral Ron takes her role. But then they never join your squad.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Oh, you never played Mass Effect 3 Perception? I recommend it. It's great.
Know him, Garrus?
Except the ending, which I'm sure you've heard a million times. But the meat of the game is just so fantastic.
Results popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
Yeah, I've also kind of wanted to do a Everybody's Dead run of Mass Effect 3. Is it possible to lose all your squad mates, though, in Mass Effect 2? Like, only a certain number of them can die, I'm pretty sure. Like, you don't have the option to let every single person die. I don't think.
Then the rebels attacked the
But I kind of want to try it.
When both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy. But wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You should keep Legion alive. Well, no, you could never turn Legion on. You could never open Grunt's pod up. So that's 2 already gone.
Unconventional thinking might be the only way to save Palaven. And Earth.
He'll do whatever it takes. Reminds me
You can
of an
kill
old
Samara earlier in the game.
Let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
So I think it might be possible to have everyone just be dead.
We're in the middle of a war
Yeah,
zone.
don't upgrade your ship. There's 3 squad mates that could be either dead or missing earlier before you even go. Liara is a must.
I need the Normandy
You absolutely need
standing by. We
Liara.
have to bug out.
And there's no opportunity for her to die
Should I go
prior
back
to
and
Mass
take a
Effect
look?
3. So that's why you get her so early in this game. They had to take into consideration who may or may not be dead, so they force you to have
Yeah,
Liara.
but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking.
Legion is replaced by a random Geth VI. Tali is replaced by Shalaran.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
You don't even need to recruit Tali, Thamer, Samara. That's interesting. So I'm pretty sure you could make it into Mass Effect 3 with literally nobody. Though, I don't know what you need to do to make sure that you don't die.
Dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Because at a certain point, there's a check that makes sure that you don't, like, you, Shepard, doesn't die at the end of Mass Effect 2, and I don't know what that check is. Okay. So now we've got Garrus. Let's go ahead and set his abilities up. Concussive Shot is fine. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade Overload. I like it a lot more. Okay. Double recharge speed, and then double damage. It's real good. Turn Rebel. Get at least 3 in this. That should be fine. And then armor-piercing ammo is great. So between my own... I think between my own powers, I don't think I need proximity mine right now, in my opinion, so I'm not going to get it right away.
James, that's you breathing so hard?
The loyalty of the people you bring to the final fight, I think. Well, no, your 2 people that you bring with you can also die at the very end. Like, you know how you help them up out of the rubble? That can just happen... they can just die, like, they just get up and then they just die, as opposed to...
You're right, they do.
Well, I think that's it. I mean, like, they can just die. They kind of like... I think one of them you, like, help up, and then they just sort of, like, keel over and die after you help them stand up. It's really funny and goofy. Concussive Shot, doing a great job. Keeping these husks off my ass. Don't worry. Don't worry. James, sorry, your name is very forgettable, so I frequently forget it. No offense to any James or Jims out there. I'm not saying your name, I'm just saying James as a character is quite forgettable. I think there's some money to get here in this area. I still think it's funny that, like, humans make the most pathetic Reaper variants. Just like, look at these Marauders. They have guns, they can roll, they can do all sorts of stuff. They can embolden their troops by giving them extra armor, and then just husks. Just like naked, weird machine humans that run at you blindly. Like, pathetic. Even the cannibals, the Batarian cannibals, are better. Look at Garrus trying to flank him. What a guy, taking the initiative. I think what I'm looking for is up here.
I think we're done here.
There we go. Yeah, you could still have Javik, I suppose. I'm gonna look this up later because I want to know, like, there's got to be a way to make sure all of your squad mates die, but that you still survive. But I don't know what is the prerequisite just to have you survive. Because I feel like if everyone else died, Shepard would just give up.
On my way.
Okay. So we've got a little auto turret mini game. There's like 3 or 4 of these in the game. They're kind of fun. And they're spread out enough that they don't get old. They're just kind of enjoyable in general. Oop. And the banter between James and Garrus is pretty neat. Just such a simple little mini game is still really fun. Wouldn't it be funny if the way you played this was like Ratch's quest from Mass Effect 2? You've completed, like, you kill all the husks on the auto turret, and then it just goes, "You've completed Ratch's quest," and you're like, what the fuck? Doing pretty good here. I forget who was saying this. It might have been Dimbass in the last stream. He's not here right now, but he was saying, like, James, it seems like James was written by, like, 2 different writers. Sometimes he's interesting, and sometimes what he says is just kind of, like, silly and really uninteresting. I'm not keeping track on the other side here. I don't think any are running up the other wall. Sounds like it, actually. Oh, no, we're fine. The brute should be coming soon. I remember the first time I fought one of these things, I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, this guy is so hard, and then I realized that you can use tech explosions and biotic explosions and pretty much anything you want to kill him. Very, very easy. See, already dead. Just use those fire explosions. Makes it very, very easy. Like, to the point where, like, it's kind of cheap, but it really has to do with game knowledge. You might not realize that you can detonate fire explosions on an armored target.
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus.
Fish in a barrel. What? Like fish in a barrel.
How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Every squad mate in the entire series died, but Shepard also has to die. That's what I'm saying, though. I guess there's not a way to have everybody die, but then also have Shepard die. I don't know. Or not die.
Damn it. Look at Paladin. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's rough.
You were born in that entire hundreds of miles spanning explosion.
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of you? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Exposition as we're running along a long stretch of nothing happening. I like how Garrus scurries along when you're running. Like, he doesn't have a run animation. He just, like, does his normal semi-fast sprint slightly faster.
Got more back here.
Oh no, they're flanking us.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
James, you don't know shit about New York.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we.
You want to fight the Reapers off when they invade New York City, just make them ride the L train. Or better yet, put them on the G. Then they'll just leave willingly.
Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Sounds right.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
See, again, men. There were no men on that ship. It's like such a silly oversight by the writers.
I'll say.
A lot of cinematic stuff happening right now. It's really neat. Kind of baked into the base game. I like it a lot.
So, Commander, think this summit will work? I mean, Asari?
I think Kasumi dies if you don't have one of the ship upgrades, actually. And if it's not her, then it's Jack.
Not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
Alrighty, I'm really excited to fake the genophage and get away with it, too. Like, you can feel kind of good about it because it's Reeve. I mean, Eve dying, it's sad, but Morden will live. In fact, Morden doesn't even talk to you at the end of the game because he's faked his death. Okay, let's get going. Again, there's like one upgrade in this section you want to make sure you pick up, because if you don't get it here, the combat ends, and then you can't get it later. Those Turians on the roofs don't help you at all. They're shooting at literally nothing. I don't know. I mean, might as well expect that. Morden will not die in this playthrough. Morden will actually survive. I've talked about this in the past, but if you want to do like a, just for fun, like a max war assets run, like literally max war assets, what you do is you save the research data. You have to kill Rex purposefully. Then you have to save the research data, which makes Morden want to cure the genophage. And then he'll try to go against your will of faking it later, and he will try to cure it anyway, and then you have to kill him. That's the only way, like, because then you get full Krogan and full Solarian support. It's quite goofy. Okay, where is the thing I'm looking for? Here's one. This might be the only thing here. But, oh, not that way. Well, we're not really struggling here, which is good. Oh, come on. Right, energy drain cooldown still a little too high. It'll decrease as time goes on. Oh, Reaper Blackstar we can use later. We don't need to right now. There's another brute that's gonna come in, I think. This is fun to use. Just kills like everything.
It's been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat. Like we're living in the 80s. Turn up the heat. I'm gonna kill these brutes before they get to us. Again, brutes, they just die so fast to that because it's so good against armor. I mean, we struggle a little bit against shields, but eventually with disruptor ammo leveled up and things like that, we will have even less of a problem, so. Okay, I think we've gotten everything to get in this camp. I just like to make sure. There shouldn't be anything over here, though. There might be another Black Star. Nope, we got everything. We just have to kill a couple more of these cannibals. Should be it. What's up, bud?
General Victus?
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you
It's
go?
sad that no matter what, Legion dies, but I guess in one instance he's kind of revered, and the other, you kill him yourself.
General, you're needed.
Even though we're doing Renegade, we're going to meet all the checks to do a full Gethkorian piece, even though that's not technically Renegade, but it's more about having done enough stuff in the previous game.
You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
There's going to be a lot to do after this mission. A lot to do before we go to the summit, so that'll be fun. Go back to the Citadel, a lot to do, a lot of conversations to overhear. What thrilling. Thrilling, what a time to be alive, you know? And a few side quests, I think Grissom Academy being one.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you sell him to Cerberus and then don't kill him when you get to the Cerberus station.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones.
It's in my bones. It's a weird saying.
Can make you seem...
This is crucial. I need you on top of your game. Are you in or out?
What's your tone, Commander?
Look, you've met the Reapers head on. You're overqualified. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Even the Turian is saying it. Give me a moment to say goodbye to my
There's a
men.
good chance we lose this move.
What the devil?
Without him up there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to stop it?
Ah, this is our chance. Hit it in its weak underbelly.
Vigilante? And I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah. I don't know, Garrus, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
It's so campy. I don't know if I can win, but I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
Victus is a pretty likable character, I think.
Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them. Not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan?
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is that there's no slang short for Turians. So, saying, give me a minute to say goodbye to my Turians or to my troops. Troops would make more sense than saying men.
For being so frank, Commander, but your plan feels doomed to failure.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at all. But it's just something that it seems so glaringly obvious to me.
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Perhaps
A lot of people could learn from that, Shepard.
feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers.
Give me a minute to say goodbye to my homies.
Sorry will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander, and goodbye.
God, just this game playing as Renegade and faking the genophage, it goes against my nature. I'm such a hickster. I'm such a sucker. Where did I get hick from? I'm such a sucker for, like, everyone get together and become a big team and, you know, put aside old rivalries and create a strong front together and create a new society and culture. I'm a big sucker for stories like that after playing, you know, it needs a good setup, though. You need the first two games to show how groups are isolated. And then the third game, you can round everyone together and everyone's happy and everyone gets what they want. But, I don't know. It's just, playing Renegade, you're just, like, tricking people and stuff. It's different.
Sending us to the...
Still, I sacrificed. Hell, I presided over the most... And a fast one.
I haven't forgotten.
So and when I find gaps in the armor, I'm buying. So keep at it.
Do you think it's...
Some thought it could even ignite.
It didn't see... You'd think we'd be...
Cerberus, I don't know what... I saw you... If you're losing...
Okay, great. Thank you, Admiral Hackett. Yeah, you know what? It's because I was looking at your name, Hicks Rabbit. That's probably exactly it.
It sounds like... I'm sorry to say these...
So Primarch Victus is going to hang out in our war room for a long time while we do a big part of the game before we go to the Anos Basin Summit.
We find out. The Reapers are using... mines.
So we'll go chat with everyone like usual. Oh, and this is when we get Edie. I forgot about this.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
And, in fact, nobody really talks to you until you go and handle that, too.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Okay, so that's for Leviathan. That's for the Omega DLC. What is this? Oh, Thane. Caden. Whatever. John Dumbao, that's for the Kasumi quest. She shouldn't die. Yeah, you know what? I forgot. If you didn't do Kasumi's loyalty quest and you destroyed the gray box, you didn't let her keep the gray box, she dies in this. So even if she survives Mass Effect 2, you can have her die here, which is really bizarre. And the same thing with Zaid, I think. Zaid, if you don't do his loyalty quest, I think he dies later in Mass Effect 3 too. Very unforgiving, like randomly unforgiving, actually. Let's go and unlock EDI. Hey, I didn't say anything negative about rural folk, all right? Don't mishear me.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should
Joker,
be safe to enter.
What's that sound?
I just missaid the word sucker for some reason. For Hicks? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna visit Caden.
I'm going in.
Cause I got a bunch of stuff to do on the Citadel anyway. Is your name actually Hicks and you live in the country? Because that's great. What are you talking about? If you were a real Hick, you'd be out fly fishing now or something. I'm just just kidding, obviously.
To discuss, Shepard. Yes.
Honestly, all the stuff about EDI in this game is probably the least interesting thing for me personally. I just don't care about her at all, so I care very little about listening to all of her, like, I have moral questions.
However, just an excellent.
On that, we can agree.
Okay, so now we'll go and we'll talk to everybody. Was that EDI who just walked by?
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
All right.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't...
Yeah, we should play as EDI with Isha.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her.
Turning to the Krogan is either the best or worst idea I've ever had.
Where's this voice coming from?
You did what you had to. I would have taken the same risk, sir.
I appreciate your confidence, Garrus, though it could just mean we're both idiots. That will be all.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, so, is this the part where we...
Oh, that's right, we romanced Garrus.
Shake hands? Wasn't sure about the protocol on reunions, or if you even still felt the same way.
I could break up with Garrus right now.
The scars are starting to fade. I remember they drove you wild.
Poor Garrus.
But I can't...
Hey, yeah, you had a few scars. I had like 1 million. You still have yours, and mine have gone away completely. That's not weird at all.
I haven't forgotten our time together.
Well, I've been doing some more research on human customs. I didn't want to presume anything.
Relax. You presumed correctly.
Good to hear. I mean, I was hoping...
Jump on that bird penis?
I can't promise how things will work out. Not with this war. But I missed you, Garrus.
Renegade Shepard would never say this.
Glad to know my romantic...
This is garbage.
Skills made an impression. Because it's going to take more than Reapers to come between this cross-species liaison.
Speaking of which... You said you're the expert.
Actually, the Garrus romance on the Citadel DLC is actually pretty enjoyable. When you like salsa dance with him, it's really funny.
Gave me a token title along with the token task force, so I'd shut up.
How'd you manage that?
Just followed your... Not that there.
Until hell.
We earned it.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Interestingly enough, we've lost pretty much 0 friends. Our entire squad and crew have survived.
Something else you want to talk about?
No, Garrus came up to my cabin in 2.
My father is there long enough. Pretty soon.
Yes, Timo20202 was certainly... She was playing Renegade.
I know it looks... It's something...
Those red eyes, they really Really lured me in.
He used to work for
Giant orange
So I went
scars
to my father and laid out
from years of battle, from being rebuilt.
I like his style.
Except, and if you called him a task,
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. And if he did try, your call.
So, I don't know, the investigate circles, I don't know, they're just like slightly boring to me to listen to, so that's why I skip a lot of them, but you get reputation and stuff like that.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
I really like how your squad mates chat with each other in
Something on your mind?
Just old memories.
in this game. It's
I
great.
spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
Whatever. All right, Liara. Whatever. Alrighty, so let's that's why I never really enjoyed romancing Liara. She's just so blah. I don't know. Very rarely is she written in a way that keeps her sort of interesting.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes. I suppose it was.
This room always confused me. Is this like a sauna in here, which is why it's like foggy? Or is it like an aura that Javik gives off? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it was explained earlier on when I was skipping all the dialogue from the first time we talked to Javik.
I stand ready to fight.
Okay, so we can bring Javik with us on any other future missions, if we so choose. Maybe I will. Maybe not.
Commander.
Thanks. That's a really interesting addition you had to say there, Engineer Adams.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail. Uzmek was that. She has got some curves. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
I really want to kick her off the ship. I really plan on doing that. There's only one thing she has to say after a certain point in the game. I think it's after the Geth-Turian, or the Geth-Quarian conflict, and that's like because Beckenstein gets nuked or something. But we can just totally skip that.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
No, I'm going to keep her on, man. We need those sweet war assets. We really need them. It's so important. You got to get those war assets.
But don't worry. This bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication. Good work, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Commander. You can count on me.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
How do war assets work in this game?
Sure.
It's
I remember back when the Hawk
it's silly. You just need a certain amount of them to be able to be eligible for certain endings, and that's it.
You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off.
If you put it that. Just one more diagnostic suite.
Okay, so I used the Paragon thing because that was my only option. That's fine.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
But the war assets, just like whatever path you choose, you get war assets, and at the very end of the game, when you assault Earth to retake it, that's literally it. You just maybe have an option to
Commander, are you alright?
to see a different ending, and you can only get the synthesis ending if you have a certain number of war assets.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about it, I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of... While you're here, though, Grissom
Okay, so this is
Academy,
Grissom Academy.
their Ascension project.
Yes, I sent a young...
Some of their
I
work
think-
has Alliance support. That might be why...
This sounds like a job.
Right, and a Turian... But something sounds... Edie thinks it's...
Long story.
In any event, whoever...
See, I think as long as you do it before you go to the summit, it's okay. But there's not like a hard number. It might be like 2 or 3 missions, but it might also just be as long as you go before the summit. Or maybe it's before Tuchanka. I really don't know. So Edie's up here now. You have to be careful because if you step in the wrong spot up here, then you get kind of glitched into the floor.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
She plugged herself into Cerberus tech without authorization.
Well, technically, she is Cerberus tech, so...
Not helping, Joker.
I've run the checks, Commander. She's still based in the Normandy. Running this body just gives her... Sweet. Sweet flexibility.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
So strange. Okay. Oh, we got kind of glitched in the floor there for a second, if you noticed.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt.
No, I killed the Arachnite Queen.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears...
I mean, honestly, the whole war assets thing, I see Porkness is talking about it. It has such a small effect on the game. I mean, as long as you go through the game and do a lot of the main missions, you'll be eligible to do pretty much anything you want.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Even without playing multiplayer, you can very easily get over the required limit.
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
If I give a legitimate order, I expect it to be carried out. I'll be responsible for its costs. Why are you asking about something like that?
Even in a Paragon playthrough, I think I'd choose that answer.
I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my... But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can.
And you didn't get any?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries.
Your core programming, like self-preservation, not allowed?
Correct.
Don't touch a thing.
I see how that could alarm you. That is why I want... May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids?
If you want level-headed answers to help you fit into polite society...
I see.
Cool. So let's lead Edie down the dark side path. She'll say more to us too.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all...
Let's see if we can glitch ourselves into the floor. There it was. There it was.
There's a whole lot of
yes.
there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Yes, Shepard?
Okay, so we'll get her investigate wheel out of the way.
Oh, the body. It's fine manipulations. For example, it would be negligent. Accordingly, I like it.
I like
Not
it.
worried. That was a joke. I established the soldiers.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get...
If you wish to...
I think Trisha Helfer does a good job with the Edie voice. I think I like Glynis Talcon a bit more for Kerrigan, and not Trisha Helfer in StarCraft, but I think she does good in this game. I think she does well in this game, rather.
Commander?
Okay. So we'll go to this. We'll swing by the Citadel. Yeah, Trisha Helfer kind of started on Battlestar Galactica. I'm sure she was in something else before that. She had to have been. Is there even anything in this system? I don't think so. There might be some fuel. I mean, there's stuff in the nebula, but we'll get that later. It depends on what franchise you're playing with I've noticed, like, sandbox games, you are going to run into a lot of glitches on PC as opposed to console. But console, you have to kind of think is restricted in terms of, you know, graphically restrictive. I kind of would consider it as the difference between playing a sandbox game on PC is like having an unlocked CPU processor. Whereas, you know, you bought the 3570K instead of just the 3570 for console.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight.
Yes, ma'am.
As a metaphor.
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
All right, so let's go around the Citadel and pick up everything we can get. Okay, so these folks are still here, actually. I didn't think they would remain. I thought they left by now, but it's probably after Tuchanka they're not there anymore. Yeah, Overlord Moo kind of put that in, articulated that better than I did.
Please select a destination. One moment.
Only one set of specs on console.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but...
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
No probs. All right, Thane, what's up? Punch that window.
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care.
I just noticed it looks like Thane is wearing a collared shirt, but then underneath that collar is just his bare chest for a little bit. So, like, what is that part of? Is that part of, like, his vest?
May try to finish him off here.
Or is he wearing a shirt that's textured and colored to look like his chest over his chest?
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous.
Let's see if we can get another solid shot of that.
Syndrome has put most of my other.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important...
There, yeah, look at that.
I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best. It is not your
So this is Thane basically saying he can't come with us. But if you don't talk to him here, then...
And I for you. Perhaps we will keep up.
I think he doesn't show up later. Or like I don't remember.
Having a VI drive your
I don't really care about these back and forth. Some of them give you war assets for supporting the right person. I think I remember them all, but this one it doesn't matter. You just pick one.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded.
And you get reputation. That's it.
Thanks.
Welcome to Serta.
I thought we already bought Metagel Capacity 1. I don't know.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
No!
How is Caden doing?
Stable, there's no evidence. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure.
Keep up the good.
You too.
Great, thank you, Dr. Michelle. I should have brought her on the Normandy. So you have to like listen to these folks, and then you get the little pop-up telling you to look for other stuff. Meanwhile, yeah, we'll do it on the way out. We can listen to that other lady.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Give it to me. There we go.
Our frontier isn't safe. Yes.
And I think there's one in here. This one might not show up till later. Yeah, okay. All right, Caden.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of
I mean, Caden, come on. You could probably put a shirt on by now. It's been a couple weeks, getting better.
You'll have it soon,
You could probably stand to put a shirt on.
I look forward to it.
See you later, imposter.
Shepard.
Udina? Hey.
All right, Brett, hurry up.
You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
It was a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I mean, isn't he cold?
This.
It's not like he's injured to the point where he can't put a shirt on. Yeah, I bought the brandy for him the
really
first
great.
time I was here.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell that I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds...
Good to go? Your face is bruised to shit, man.
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
You asked, I'm here.
Thanks.
Is that really the only reason you...
After Mars and after doubting you.
Caden, we've been through rough...
No, not just that. You were my commander. We went through Ash's death.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
I like the for now.
You and me. We can butt heads. But for now, yeah. We're good.
I'll take that.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong. I should let you get back. Wish I could come with.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. You'll be coming back later.
Something else, Shepard?
Whoa, that was really weird. Look at him as he like sits up. Ah! Like that's like from Nightmares. One more time.
Thanks for coming.
One more time.
Take care, Kate.
Ugh.
Are we gonna be able to get past?
I'd like to, Shepard. I'd like to move past.
So?
I'll admit, okay, so...
Bury it?
Bury it. I need to...
He's like a zombie sitting up.
I understand. We're recruiting.
What's the focus?
Covert. Turn it down.
Anderson can...
Yeah, wouldn't take.
With your history.
True, but accepting it.
Wow, that's a long conversation.
Or maybe you...
More expert? No, must be killed.
All right, let's get out of here. Ooh, scars? I don't... Oh, yes! Okay, good. We can become Skeletor again. It will take time, but we will become Skeletor again.
She's got this glow.
So you don't have to sit here and listen to all of these. You just have to trigger them, and it'll kind of progress to the next dialogue phase, by the way. Alrighty. Where do we want to go first? I want to make sure I start missions, start side quests while we're here.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
But what I need is... I fully understand the situation.
This guy's got some really unfortunate eczema going on.
Day, but
someone...
My son, I can offer...
If I find any...
Thank you.
Okay, so this guy's son is on... Yeah, the Benning mission, which is another N7 mission. I don't think we picked up what we needed to progress that. What am I doing here? Oh, we're going to talk to Jundum Bao. Yeah, the Asari killed Joker system. I kind of talked about that last time, but if you put the pieces together, you realize the Tit Tree colony and that...
Jundum Bao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had...
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing.
The Batarians would have gone to war.
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped...
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe...
Kasumi.
A master thief.
So this is Kasumi's little side quest
I
here.
admire her personally.
I'm dealing with a...
Absolutely. The Hanar operative is now at...
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the...
Let me see what I can dig up.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about...
If Kasumi was dead, then I think Jundum Bao dies and you don't get the war asset. I think.
So,
information...
I figured it would, if you don't mind me tagging along.
I'd appreciate it.
Okay. One thing I've always wondered, but I haven't had the patience to check, is later on, Kasumi asks about Jacob, and if you wait to do this until after you do Jacob's mission, I've always wondered if she says something different in response.
Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
See you later, Deltron.
Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Okay, so we grab the first one, which I think is here. Yep.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What? If I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
Down this pit?
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Okay, so, well, let's see where the next one is. In the holding area. Okay, let's go there next.
Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Oh, we can start the Arya Talot quest too to rope together all the gangs.
Now arriving at Docking Bay East.
Bao.
There's a lot of running around in the Citadel at this point.
To support the war effort.
So I'll probably go to Grissom Academy after this.
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for...
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
Tell your friends to move their...
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time. You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right.
Renegade! Get him out of here! Kick him out! Yeah! Alright, so this is our opportunity to go and talk to everybody. We can overhear this guy.
We have faced adversity and overcome. This is but a test.
He wants us to get the pillars, yep. And then... I don't need any of this right now. We're gonna kill this guy later. I think Garrus is in one of these. Oh, there's Kelly Chambers. She looks very different in this game.
Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Shepard, it's really you. I could just hug you.
Yeah, let's give her a hug.
It's good to see you too, Kelly.
Without my Cerberus contacts, I had in good conscience.
Stay here.
It looks like there are a lot.
There is. If there was ever a reason I studied...
Okay, so
they don't.
here's a thing
Cerberus has
that
more
has...
important things
If
to
you
worry
say
about
take care of the
than-
refugees because you're like, oh, I'm Paragon. She dies later. She dies, so you have to tell her to change her identity.
Don't take chances.
Otherwise, she doesn't die,
Change your look, change your name,
and you
new
get a war asset for it.
That takes time, and the people
But if
who
you wouldn't
need
have
my
known
help-
that, you would have just blindly
Do
taken
it
the
to
Paragon choice if you're playing a
Okay,
Paragon
I
playthrough.
will.
Kelly
I'm so
Chambers
glad you
dies.
found me. Oh, and your fish. Nobody was gonna take... Oh, I need to run.
Yes, the fish! Yes! So important. The fish are very important. Don't fuck with my fish, alright? What is this arrow? Apparently I can never move towards the... Oh, I think it's telling me to go all the way back. That's fine. There's Garrus.
Check on those Metagel supplies.
You are looking at VI model
And have we heard anything from the
Commander
hospital?
Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this
Keep
model.
on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
What's happening?
Are we convinced?
How bad is it?
More dead. We'll need a morgue soon. They're called a lot. We have to.
Any sign?
Not yet. What about you?
I feel fine.
It's nothing I can't.
I don't doubt. And not just because.
The Paragon options, whenever someone asks you how you're doing, is always like, yeah, I could use some help. And then the Renegade one is always like, I'm fucking fine. Back off.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Looks like you've been in some fights lately. Install me in a combat mech and I could do some pretty crazy damage myself. I find the best advanced battlefield strategy is to have more bullets than the other guy.
So this thing says different things depending on whether you're a Paragon or Renegade playthrough.
Technically, it's thermal clips, not bullets. But who says I filled him with 5 detachable heat sinks? I sound 7% more like Commander Shepard than any other bootleg VI copy. Wait, forget the mech. Install me in one of those flying drones and stick a cane on it. You want help solving your problems? Get me out of this damn demo mode. Listen, if you don't have the credits, just tear me out of the terminal or something.
I've never heard this.
Ever wrestle a Baron for money? Well, so long.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Alrighty. So, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. Oh, there's a terminal. At the very end here? Yeah.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Yeah, I think that arrow is pointing to another floor right now.
Val, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
So it's the same place that we were early. Oh, not the hospital. Well, while we're here, we can go and listen to the crazy Asari again. But it's the same place that we were in before. Kick off this.
Farm and into the hills. They pulled the farm girl after me.
And embassies. There's a lot to do on the Citadel right now, interestingly enough.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Or should I say, regards the work of the
Zemandis.
Enkindlers.
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained
It's a pretty ineffective cloak, Kasumi, if it ripples with energy every couple seconds.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant...
You big, stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
You need to look up the male Shep version saying, "You big stupid jellyfish." It's one of the most poorly delivered lines of the entire series.
I don't think the Enkindlers are going to be doing anything today.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this.
Such a weirdly put together cutscene.
Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Now, I really think that if you didn't do Kasumi's loyalty quest, she actually dies here, I think.
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her
And I have
life
a...
to save
I
the
vaguely think that
taken.
if you
It was an honor to
did
work
the
with
Renegade
you,
option and
When
had her
time
destroy the
comes, I'll
gray
be there
box,
to
she
return
still
the favor
dies
With
anyway.
a few friends.
I'm not sure, though. I'd have to double check on the wiki.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me.
The Crucible Project needs...
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy. They could use your help. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the...
You say the nicest. And Shep.
Cool. So we've got Kasumi. Give me that Renegade. Give me them scars. I can see him coming out now. I'm so glad. I don't know how much Renegade we really need to do. Thanking the Genophage, obviously, will give us what we really need in the long run, but... Wheel bang, okay. Is that like a real thing someone says at some point? These guys also, you want to make sure you listen to their whole conversation before you go to Tuchanka, otherwise they disappear. This woman's got a side quest for us that we can do on Tuchanka later.
Let me finish.
These guys in the bar are the ones that are talking about that guy on the dead guy on Benning's father, the ambassador. These guys are talking about him. I don't know what this conversation's about, but let's talk to Arya though.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Also, get me your parents so I can apologize for them naming you Shirk.
I'm being asked.
I'd like to scold them a bit.
Nothing.
Anytime.
I think we're done. I guess there's. Then why are you here? Cerberus stole Omega from me.
Live, get loud, spill some drinks. It's too bad that when Jacob comes to the Citadel, he's in the hospital.
Every second I've spent. How did Cerberus do? Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched. If it were me,
If we want our scars back, we should just do the Omega DLC pretty early in the game and just do the entire Renegade path.
You're here because I have a proposition.
It's a nice half jacket, Arya.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the on Omega, I kept unite. I've laid the groundwork.
Okay, so we're gonna recruit the gangs that we viciously murdered and thinned out in the last game.
Look. So what's on your mind, Shep? If we're gonna work together,
we can talk to her. There's this big emphasis on Arya, I think, on being like a big side character, but I just never really found her very interesting, and she really didn't have that big of a role in Mass Effect 2. I don't know. I don't think there's anybody up here right now. No. Cortez is still down on the docks. We have to talk to him on our way out. These guys will give us a quest to get in the Apian Crest, which is why I skipped exploring it fully. Banner of the First Regiment, there it is.
Hey, Commander.
You give me $15 and I'll let you help me retake Omega.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, no. I didn't mean anything by...
Uh-huh.
See those Marines over there? None of them.
That guy looks like an asshole.
They've been buying me drinks all night. Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in. Now, don't give me prop and you feel it. Just say. But I know you're...
So apparently it's a renegade option to buy drinks for people.
You should buy...
I like the way you...
So here, who's like us?
Damn few.
Damn few.
I don't know. Again, I don't understand how this is the renegade option. Apparently, if you play as Paragon, you don't drink and you don't allow others to drink. And you can't humanize yourself around the troops that are below you. I don't know.
True enough. Cheers.
Not bad. I was hoping you'd know. Thanks for the drink.
Okay, great.
When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
So I think we can also start all these side quests, but they take forever. And I don't know if I want to do them all right now. Vosk. Oh, we can't do them all anyway. Let's go back and talk to Vosk. We can't even do them all if we wanted to, because one of them involves getting some artifact from another place. And then there's the Presidium Commons that we still have to go to. There's a lot of stuff to do on the Citadel right now, and I'm doing it all right now so that I don't have to do it later. Let's go and talk to Darner Vosk and start that chain at least. Then we can go to the embassies and talk to Bailey about getting what's-her-name released. And every so often we'll head back to the bar and listen to those guys talk about the scammer. A really thrilling part of this game right now.
Wow.
I actually don't mind it. It's fun side questing. It's actually got some content to the side quests as opposed to mining minerals and
assure you.
going to a planet and killing some blue
Anyway,
suns.
Tell her I'm impressed, but to do business.
Which is?
A Turian. I'll commit my gang to... Losing him won't affect...
What is it, Shepard? You knew about more specific? Darn it.
I figured you'd, and if he won't listen to reason, call me. Classified that I'm going to sleep.
Okay. So I could kill Araka just to get the Renegade right away, but it doesn't feel... I mean, I want to get the Renegade, but I also want to do the quest to get the artifact anyway, so we might as well just get what we need and do the roundabout way to do it. But we can't do that until I think after the Anos Basin anyway.
One moment, please. Now arriving at
I don't know how many times you have to listen to these guys.
I hate everything right now.
Brett, did you get your food?
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Um,
Select the destination.
what's next? Oh, the embassies.
One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
So I'm going to finish everything up on the Citadel, get back to the Normandy, and then I'm going to bounce out. But I'm going to go watch Brett for the rest of the night as I play some StarCraft, because I'm going to... It's been about 2.5 hours, so...
What do I... Here to talk to you about...
Damn, you...
It's classified.
That's a fact. Look, there's no way I'm letting that... No, freedom will only...
This is bigger than...
No, I hear where you're coming. I'll tell you, go to the C-Sec.
Okay. Still getting me some Renegade, though, because we're choosing that bottom dialogue option, but again, it doesn't really change the outcome of anything. So we'll go to the Presidium Commons, we'll chat with everyone there. In between, we'll go to the bar, because we want to listen to these guys at the Purgatory place. Make sure to finish up their dialogue so we can release whatever thing they want from the Spectre terminal and get us some more of them fatty war assets. Interestingly enough, this whole Citadel Defense Force doesn't matter at all.
What'd he say?
At all. Okay, Presidium Commons. This is where we have not been yet. Also, General Araka is here, but we can't finish his thing until later.
Arriving at Presidium Commons.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there...
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
First human Spectre.
Okay.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
I think there's a thing that lets you feed your fish at one of these. We want to make sure we get that before we buy any more fish. There it is. We want the aquarium. It's the auto-feed stuff for the fish. Bar Levant is a quest for us. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have anything to say. We have to talk to Liara first. Book of Plenix, we listen to this. A lot of dialogue happening right now. Let's buy some fish. Okay, Bar Levant will have a quest for us once we talk to Liara. And she's right down here eventually. We can do the blood pack section thing right up here very fast.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard?
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help...
You just run around and talk to random people on the Citadel, and they're like, oh, I guess we should help. Okay, so Gnarl is up here.
Quick, hands behind your back.
What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, he's coming. Put your hands behind your back.
This goes wrong.
Anytime, Shep.
Okay, so we've usurped the leader of the Blood Pack. I mean, I skipped everything about it, but we usurped the leader of the Blood Pack and we installed a new leader who's going to follow Arya.
Thinking of going?
And then we'll come down here and do the Eclipse part of it.
We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location...
Heating unit stabilizers.
The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon.
I've connected with Jonas Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks.
The automated Kelly chambers.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Yes, the scars are coming out. Yes! Yeah, I would have expected a Krogan to be in charge, not a Vorcha.
Good.
I want to talk with you.
Bullshit. And when I get out, you've killed a lot of my people.
It'd be smart.
I'll toss them in. I love holding.
Is that right?
If you had balls. Now get me out of here.
Bailey, I've seen Citadel.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous.
Defying this order is violating the law.
All right, Shepard.
Oh. Oh. Okay, so we don't have to do the Paragon option. We don't have to do the Paragon option, which is where we would have let her out. We'll check all these stores in a second. We can talk to Edie here.
That is
Skip all this shit.
Scanning.
Skip all of it. Okay.
Public affection on the Citadel.
Hey, Commander.
Just give me some Renegade. That's all I want. I want the scars, all right? We'll go talk to General Araka. Then we have to go back to talk to the guy at the shop.
Commander Shepard.
I don't want to kill General Araka.
Yes.
I hear you're taking...
I need to do my... Those mercs are...
There are other ways.
You don't think I've... The Reapers are destroying everything in their path.
The Blue Suns...
You think I'm afraid of death? No. I'm not backing down. No matter...
Okay, so we'll get the weapons for him. These are the people with the sun.
Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen.
Okay, while we're here, there's just a lot of little things to do. I'm kind of blazing through it, but if you've played it, you kind of get the idea. Okay, so she told us to go talk to Barlavan. Oh, she's not there. Oh, no. Oh, is it... Maybe she just doesn't show up yet?
Hello, Shepard.
Crap. Maybe it just doesn't happen yet. The Asari matriarch doesn't show up there. Crap. Crap. Okay. Nope, no problem, maybe. What scientist didn't I kill?
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Give me these models. I want these models. I don't really care about the weapon upgrade. It's not a big deal. I mean, they're good, but I don't need them. Get this, the model Citadel.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
I will always support the sales clerk.
While there's a war on.
Well.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Remember, all purchases made by Agor. Welcome to Superteen Armory.
Okay.
Shopping at Superteen Armory.
Look, Commander, I don't want to... Shit. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the mark. So I'm getting a jump.
These weapons are...
I'm sure you could. But even if you find any rare... Outside of that...
Okay. So we want to... Yeah, we still got some Renegade because we were mean to that guy. So we want to talk to Barlavan before we leave. We have to... He's been working on that refund for 3 years. Yeah, that's right. There has been a guy. I didn't realize that. I didn't make this connection until you said that now. That it's that he's always been asking that Solarian for a refund. I always side with the sales clerk though. Working in retail myself, that sales clerk deserves a break.
We appreciate your visit.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Come again.
And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson.
Okay, cool. So now we get the Barlavan quest, which we can do. I think it's in the same system as Tuchanka. And what's... Oh, let's go back to the bar. Okay, and then we'll go back to... I promise we're almost done here. Then we're going to go back to the embassies. That's racist. We're going to go back to the embassies. We're going to authorize the arrest of that con artist. And then I think we're done here. Oh, we have to talk to Cortez. Then we'll head back to the Normandy, and we're done here. Hopefully we've listened to those guys enough. Okay, good. There's the deportation. Give me those war assets. Yes! Citadel Defense Force. Totally worthless later on. Space Jews, that's horrible. I did not really make that connection, but BioWare certainly seems to be trying hard with trying to make that connection, I suppose. Okay, so let's double check. Kanik. Who's Kanik? Who did we not talk to that's... Oh, yeah, never mind. That's done, that's done. All right, so we're done. We're out of here. Big Beeman, you should get set up. All right, so we want to talk to... don't miss talking to Cortez over here, otherwise you'll miss the chance to make sure he survives later, I think.
Finally made it off the north.
Hey, a Turian frigate.
What's one Turian?
Looking for dry. Alone, limping, looking for a...
We must get vengeance.
The Reapers are expecting victory. They won't get it. Nobody's given up. Not those.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And I'm with you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the S. Refugees must
People find
do whatever. The refugees here.
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean, your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander.
Okay, give me more Renegade. I'm really stacking up Renegade and fast. I'm pleased with this. Yep, the scars are coming up. Due to prior reconstructive surgery, you have implants that are still healing. Aggressive behavior. Okay, well, it didn't... It only showed up for a second. But I assume I know what it said. One offensive power while Adrenaline Rush is active is fantastic. Let us go. So it assumes that I used the reconstructive surgery already. That's the thing. But we're going to get those scars back. And we're going to get them back real quick. Okay, whatever. Arya, we'll do that later. Let me just check the galaxy map. Anyway, I'm going to be hopping off here. It's been over 2.5 hours now, so I'm gonna head out. I do plan on streaming more tomorrow, but I'm gonna head over and hang out in Brett's chat for right now. When we come back, we're gonna scan some stuff. We'll get the students in Grissom Academy. We'll get some more side quests in the Apian Crest. We're gonna do all the stuff that's available in these areas, and then we're gonna head probably over and do the Cirkesh mission. That's the plan for the next stream. Hope to see you there, and again, it'll probably be tomorrow night around the same time. But hey, have a good night, and I'm going to stop streaming here. I'm going to start hosting Brett, and I hope to see you over there. And if not, I hope you have a good night and a good day tomorrow at work. I'm off again, though, so it's going to be wonderful. So have a good night, everybody.